It was raining as the sun came up, like it often is at the mouth of the Columbia River near Astoria, Oregon. But it was a soft rain that wasn't going to last the day, and nothing unusual for those who live where the Columbia River meets the Pacific Ocean. "3 days before I was here, at Columbia Lake, the official headwaters of that big, broad river. Snow melt and rain gather in this trench by Canal Flats, just across the mountains from us over in BC, and start their long journey through the mountains of British Columbia and across the scablands of Washington, gathering water from Idaho, Montana, and Oregon along the way. That little creek that drains the lake becomes this, a mile-wide highway crossed by ferries and huge bridges. Salmon, sturgeon, and steelhead share the water with giant ships, while towns like Astoria line the banks. But unlike the Fraser River further north, no big city has sprung up at the dangerous mouth of the river. Shipwrecks and clam diggers share the beach at the river's mouth. The Lewis and Clark expedition ended here in late 1805, and they passed a pretty miserable winter before heading back east. That stay is commemorated here at Fort Clatsop, a replica of the shelter the expedition built that wet winter 200 years ago. Interpreters play the jaw harp and sew elk-hide gloves and moccasins, and they give musketry demonstrations.
So this is the lock part. The other part that you have is the stock, which is the wooden part, and the other part that you have is the barrel, which is the steel tube that's used to project the ball. And if you want to buy an entire gun, as you can imagine, you're going to buy it lock, stock, and barrel.
3. Awesome! Whoa.
It's a big, busy body of water down here, but there's lots of quiet places along the river too, especially back out on the Washington Plains. But it all starts here, at Columbia Lake. And here, in the trickles coming off the Continental Divide. And from these trickles, a mighty river flows.